Alright, so the new Logic 10.5 is out, and you are wondering, how can I run my tracks in live looping and make that all work when I have these pre-recorded tracks that are ready to go, kind of like how I would drop them in Ableton. So let's kind of give you a quick rundown on how to make that happen. So we're going to open an empty project, and I'll just leave it as an audio. Alright, so I have all these multi-tracks here that I purchased, and so I'm just going to take all the files, we're going to take them and we're just going to drag them in here. There you go, 21 files, drop it. All selected files are stem from the same one project, and I'm going to create new tracks, and this will just take a second to set up. Alright, that's set up. I'm going to delete that initial random one there. I should change the tempo first, which is 130, but we'll make sure it's on time. Just waiting for them to finish. There we go. And it looks like I didn't drag them right into the beginning, so make sure that's on time now. So I'll put on the click. I apparently don't have that audio run into my headphones, so I just need to get that going. Oh, actually, I should probably set up my audio source so y'all can hear it. Let me just flip that over. Here we go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So basically what we want to do is we want to start kind of splicing this up. So the quick way to splice things up in Logic, I always use this guide track as a very good indicator. But we're going to select all. You can do Command A to select all. You want to make sure, if you go over here, bring down this little region section. So open the inspector, bring down this region second. Make sure the flex and follow is off. If that flex and follow is on, it's going to try and modify your audio files that you have. And these, as you can see, line up perfectly from start to end. So we want to keep those exactly the way they are. So the best way to split up audio is, I like going to the second one right here, select the scissors tool. If you hit Command, you can see the scissors pull up, and then I just cut it right at the spot here. I can see that's my next guide, so this is going to be the 4 count after that. I'm going to cut it there, so that's my verse. The next one will be right here. Let's see, where's the next one? Right there. And you can always verify. You can just
Chorus. Instrumental.
So you can kind of just play parts of it just to get an idea. So I'm just going to split the first handful of sections here. Then we're going to hit this little, what looks like a little boxy grid spot. We're going to, if that opens up your live loops. We're going to grab all this first section right here, which is your count-in, and we're just going to drag it over here. It may try and put it in this way. If you hit shift, it will move it from horizontal to vertical. So we're just going to drop it in, and they'll drop right into the same track names as over here, which is really cool if you need to mute or edit stuff and do that kind of thing. This will be really cool too if you have your iPad connected. Then we'll grab the second section, and we'll drag that over. Third section, drag that over. We're just dragging them in different columns. We'll do the fourth section. I don't remember if I did. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just make sure I was bringing in the right section there. All right, so the first section, I can right click and do rename. This is going to be your account. I want to make these a little wider. They're a little short, so I can hit this little button right here and expands it so you can actually see the naming down here. This one will be intro. This one will be verse 1. So what's cool about this is once you get this all set up and you cut up everything and put it in the spot, you can it'll auto repeat a section, or you can just queue up the next section. Now I haven't found a way to make these auto follow yet, but I'm sure that's coming. I haven't found a good way of making that happen, but I have found a way to trigger the next section, and then it triggers right after this current section moves. So basically you want to go up here and go to end cell, or cell end, sorry. And so to queue something, you click on it and make it gray. So if I play the first one,
1, 2,
all these together,
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2,
and it'll keep looping. So what I have to do is I have to trigger this at any time before the cell ends, because it's going to switch over when the cell ends, or it's going to re-loop if the cell ends if you don't queue up something else. So we'll go here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Then we'll click verse.
Verse.
Kind of like that it pulses with the beat too. And what's cool is that I can get rid of the click track. I can be using the internal track.
Chorus. Instrumental.
So you can see how that would work. You can also go back. So if I'm doing this still,
Verse.
now the only downfall is that the queue
Verse.
is before the end of the section, so it's going to say verse, and we actually went back to intro. So hopefully they will find a way to create like a cue list, which I haven't noticed yet, but I haven't seen anyone do any videos. So hopefully they'll get like a cue list, and then you can queue up what's supposed to be after each other, or mark these sections with like markers. There doesn't seem to be a way to put markers into the live loops, so I guess you just use these. But hopefully there's a way to do that soon. I don't know if that's going to happen or what I'll do. But hopefully that helps you out if you are trying to use this and get comfortable with that live loop bit. So that's it.